Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Talking Through the Media. I am your host, Chris Fagan. Prepare yourself, guys. We're going to talk a little bit about the Oscars. We already did our review of Imaginary, so I'm not going to discuss that. I know that's in the description, but we have to do a pre-recording because we had some issues going on. But we're going to talk about that. I'm going to give you my thoughts on the Moana movie, and we're going to do some reactions to some funny stuff that we saw. You guys are joining us live. Appreciate it. I know this is not the normal time that we do this show, but guys, we're going to just talk real fast about some things real quick because I've been struggling to get some content on. I got some new things happening with the show, and I just want to hurry and get this out there before I just went another week without, getting, some content out there. I've been getting lazy. I gave myself this little vacation to try to fix some things and stuff, and I feel like if I didn't do anything, if I didn't go live at all this week, I would have totally messed everything up. But guys, if you guys are watching us live and if you join us live, hit the like button real quick. It helps us out. Send us a comment. Let me know that you guys are out there, and let's just, like I said, like I always say, let's keep talking. Joining me tonight, it was going to be me, Tyler, and my wife, Joy, but me and Tyler had to hurp and go, so we hurp and did our movie review first. We recorded that, and that's already done. And we'll get that up on the site a little bit later. But joining me for the live stream is Joy. No, you don't know. Like, look how. Let me turn this monitor around. You see? What do you think? Look at how the lighting is looking. See, lighting's much better now, right?
Yes.
Better. Y'all used to complain about how the lighting wasn't that great, but now I think I finally found the right balance in the lighting. I don't know. Well, you guys, let me know what you guys think. Put Joy in the chat, like the good lighting on Joy if you like what you see. So, all right, let's get started. So real fast, there was some things that happened. You know what I want to do? I'm gonna see. Okay, this is something. Okay, I got a new setup, and I want to see. I want to test this out and see if this works. I want to laugh at what's been going on Instagram. Now, maybe you won't be able to see it. I'll turn this around for you. You might not be able to see it, but you'll be able to hear it.
It is worth it. So I am asking you, for the sake of your kids and your grandkids, get into the arena. Every generation has been called to do hard things. American greatness rests in the fact that we always answer that call. It's who we are. Never forget, we are steeped in the blood of patriots who overthrew the most powerful empire in the world. We walk in the footsteps of pioneers who tamed the wild. We now carry forward the same flame of freedom as the liberators of an oppressed Europe. We continue to draw courage from those who bent the moral arc of the universe. And when we gaze upon the heavens, never forget that our DNA contains the same ingenuity that put man on the moon.
How much is this? How long was that video? Because if you guys don't know, this was the woman who spoke after Biden's State of the Union. Was it Katie Britt? She gave her Republican response. We know this isn't a political show, but I mean, that was some creepy.
Well, it's like, what was the direction they gave her? Yell, but also speak softly.
Scream, that's whisper scream.
Smile, sound like you're crying, and look scared,
and orgasm.
Surprise. So it's like, I want you to know.
She like mid-orgasm right there when I pause her right there. Like every time she thinks, oh, Trump, like I can't wait to take away more women's rights. Like oh no,
steeped in the blood.
Steeped in the blood.
Patriots.
Like the comment section was what you pointed out was really good. It's really Serena Joy.
I don't know who that is.
I feel like Kristen Wiig would eat this.
Oh, she would. She would. The blessed be Aunt Katie.
Who the hell is Serena Joy? In the chat, if you guys know, what is that? Who the hell is Serena Joy? What does that mean? Serena Joy. What does that mean? it's giving Serena joy. Like, ma'am, this is Wendy's. Ma'am, this is Wendy's. Not the arena. What is the Hunger Games? Why is she about to cry but is smiling?
I don't know if you saw the parody that I also sent you.
Yeah, I saw that. I saw that one already. But like, what is it? This is why I'm terrified of clowns. The dead look in her eyes.
Like,
I'm like,
not the arena. What is this?
America has been tested before, and every single time we've emerged unbowed and unbroken.
why? The fact that they
Our
zoomed
history
in
has been written with the grit of men and women who got knocked down. But we know their stories because they did not stay down. We are here because they stood back up.
are patriots.
So now it's our
Steeped
turn.
in the blood of patriots.
Our
goes
moment to
crazy
stand
in
up and
HD.
prove ourselves worthy of protecting the American dream. Together,
America right
we
here.
can reawaken the heroic spirit of a great nation. Because America,
And you can't see it
We
in
don't
this
just
because
have
it's
a
so
rendezvous
zoomed in,
with
but
destiny.
apparently she was like in a kitchen
we
and
take
they were
Yeah.
like, what the
destiny's
heck is that
hand
about?
and we
I'm
lead
a,
it.
I'm a
Stepford
mom. Look at my kitchen.
Stepford
Our
wife in the
future
kitchen trying to
starts around
convince
kitchen
all the
tables,
liberal women that their
just
freedoms are
like
just overrated.
this. With moms and dads
Women don't need to
just
vote.
like you.
This was weird. I mean,
And
it
you
was one of the weirdest
are
things.
why
Anyway, let's move
I-
on to something different. Did I show you this already, babe?
Yes.
Rey Mysterio getting booed at his own wedding. Dominic Mysterio. Puta, oye, puto. What do you say, puto? Tu puto, tu puto, tu.
Thank you guys,
Yeah.
Mr. Versimo.
You got.
Thank you guys.
Weddings, don't forgive.
You got more than 2 baby daddies, please don't.
Let me see if I can find something.
Airbnb exposes a guy for cheating on his wife. Now this guy's like, oh, I'm suing you. How dare you?
A guy rented an Airbnb. He and some buddies were going to go watch a college football game. And so he had let the host know, who's a super host. A super host is somebody who rents all the time, has 5 stars, nothing but 5 stars. And that's very important to people that are Airbnb owners. And said, I'm going to have a couple buddies and we're going to go watch the game and hang out. Okay. And there were rules on that particular home for how many guests that you could have. There's a security system. The super host is able to have cameras and see what's going on outside the property, not inside. So what happens is he rolls in and he ends up bringing many, many more people, and they get noise complaints, and the police are called. And so this woman, the superhost, goes and looks at her camera system and sees there's not 4 people there, there's 13 people there, and they're having a party. So she messages them through the app and says, everybody must leave except for the 4. And he said, we're not making any noise, we didn't do anything. And so they get into a spat back and forth. Well, under the rules that she had with him, she sent him a $960 bill for the additional guest. He refused to pay. So then she responds and says, look, I've looked at the cameras. Would you like me to send this picture to Teresa? Well, she'd gotten on Facebook and seen that his wife's name was Teresa. And it's this guy walking into the Airbnb with a very young, very attractive female that is not his wife.
Not Teresa.
And so then she says, and nice bag. Where did she get the bag? And she zooms in on this bag. She goes, should I send your wife this in case she wants this bag too? And so starts to extort him. Extortion is illegal.
Sure.
So yes, you have somebody who rented an Airbnb that then did not follow the rules, that then was told you have to pay more money. Now, what a normal person would do under those circumstances is probably say, here's the money, let's let this die down. For him to get into this war with her when she says, I've got these photographs I could send to your wife, he still fought with her. Well, what did the superhost do? She sent the pictures to his wife, who then got the photographs, who then filed divorce. So now they're going through divorce proceedings. Very expensive, very messy. And the question is does the guy that rented, the cheater, if we're going to use it, does the cheater have a basis to sue her and Airbnb? Because he's named Airbnb in the lawsuit also. And the answer is, yes, he does.
That's the question. Okay, so what do you think, Joy? All right, Airbnb, they broke the rules, had too many people in. The owner of the house said, give me more money because y'all broke the rules. He said no. He said, okay, well, I also see that you were cheating on your wife with this girl that you brought to the house. So give me the money or I'm going to send it to the wife. Who's in the wrong? What do you think?
I don't know. I mean, this guy on this talk
the
show
guy on the screen is
saying
a
that
lawyer.
he has a basis for suing. I don't know what the laws are. So obviously,
it's extortion. Give me the money you owe me, or else I will ruin your
the
marriage.
extortion part, no, I would not have done that. I've seen plenty of people turn people over for cheating because they just feel like they're doing their duty. And she could have done that if that's what she wanted to do without saying the words. Because she also could have easily taken this man to court for breaching her rules and not paying her the money he owed her. That's all she had to do.
Right, but the fact that she was
she totally deserves her money because he broke the rules that she had in place.
Yeah, too many
and
people in the house.
All she had to do, he stiffed her, take him to court.
Yeah, just take him to court.
Because now you're in court anyways. You could have just went on a totally legal reason.
Because but now it's well, you're not gonna blackmail me into I don't agree. You can sue me for breaking the rules. That's fine, but you don't have the right to ruin my marriage or to involve my wife in this situation because she specifically. Here's the part where everybody in the comment section are always saying the same thing. Well, he's a cheater. Why are you taking his side? It's not about that. It's the fact that she was dumb enough on text to say, give me the $93, whatever the money was. Give me the money you owe me, or else I will do this. So that gives me to believe that if he gave her the money, she wouldn't have never told his wife. She didn't. That means, or she could have probably told his wife anyway after the fact. But she gave the impression of she might not have told the wife, and she might not have if she'd just got her money. Any smart man would have just given her the money and like, oh wait, okay, yeah, oh I'm sorry, and then give her the money. And she probably would have told the wife anyway. But the fact that she put it on text that give me the money you owe me or else I will hurt you, which is extortion. I think she's going to lose.
Well, she probably will.
She probably will lose.
Those words. For some people,
for some people, they're going to feel like he deserved it.
Well, no, I mean, for some people, they feel like that's still worth it to them.
Yeah. Well,
I mean, I don't know this person, but some people are like that. Oh, well, if I get in trouble, I get in trouble. But I did what I said I was going to do. I stand by it.
That is, and it is extortion.
All right, well,
so
and you'll pay the price.
Yeah, and it looks. I mean, and I don't know. I feel like that and he included Airbnb in the lawsuit as well, so he might get some money. He might overall.
I don't know that he'll get anything from Airbnb because they didn't personally do anything. They will probably kick her off of their site.
Maybe.
But they're not going to get money out of them. They're just a hosting site. They didn't do anything. Now he can get money from her.
But using the rule, using Airbnb to extort might be the way I don't know. That might be. I'm not a lawyer. I can't figure it out. But I don't know. Let us know what you guys think. Does he deserve the money? Is he from the extortion or not? All right, let's get into the main topic of it. We already have somebody in the chat talking about what he thinks about the whole situation with the Oscars. So the Oscars are coming up tomorrow, and what I noticed was that people are, I don't know if they're in Vegas doing this, but they're making legit bets. People are betting on. You want a sure thing, because this is not like football and basketball and stuff where anything can happen. There is a legit way to track which way it's probably going to go in the Oscars. You look at all the award ceremonies leading up to the Oscars. Most of these people in the Academy are also the same voting bodies and all these other, the SAG Awards, the Directors Guild, all these other awards. There's a legit way to kind of track where it's going to go. And we got Winter's Howell saying, my vote is on my man with the OG COD Ghost merch. He's the nominee for the Oscar. The OG COD, what are you talking? The OG like Call of Duty?
I don't know who that.
I mean, he's shit for. And talking about the last topic. I mean, he's shit for cheating, but I'm not mistaken. The Airbnb has a NDA policy for resident. Yeah, I didn't think of that. There might be an NDA policy and stuff. You know, what goes on in these home states.
Which again doesn't make. That again all goes against her.
Yeah.
for breaking their rules as well. Not Airbnb is not the one that
Airbnb
did something.
might get away with not having to pay anything, but she definitely might get
because she's broken
their
rules on
policies
all
and stuff
around.
like that. Oh yeah, most definitely. Yeah, you're probably right about that.
And then she'll lose money because they'll kick her off their site. They'll be like, well, now you can't host with us. I mean, like, your house can't be listed here anymore because you broke our rules.
But going back to the main topic, the Oscars though, they're coming up, and let's see if I can pull this up. So the Oscar nominees, I know you didn't see all of them, but let's see if I can pull these up right here. Some of the Oscar nominees that we have, like, I'm only going to talk about the top main ones. Actors in a leading role. We have Bradley Cooper in Maestro, Coleman Domingo in Rustin, Paul Giamatti in The Holdovers, Cillian Murphy in Oppenheimer, Jeffrey Wright in American Fiction. I'm gonna tell you right now, it's gonna be Cillian Murphy from Oppenheimer. I saw Oppenheimer. That is the direction that it's going. He's the one leading the one to win. If I was betting, if you guys are one of these guys that's gonna bet who you got your money on, Cillian Murphy is probably the safe bet. If you're gonna bet, that's the safest bet to do. Actress in a leading role. Let me make sure that I got these graphics out there. Actress in a leading role. Nominees are Annette Bening from Neod, Lily Gladstone, Killers of the Flower Moon, Sandra Huller, Anatomy of a Fall, Carey Mulligan from Maestro, and Emma Stone, Poor Things. Emma Stone has been winning most of these awards, but in the last one, I think in the SAG Awards, Lily Gladstone
won a few times.
Won a few times too, so it's been going back and forth. Now, I wouldn't put my money on any of the like that. That to me is a hard one. I don't know, based on where it's been going, on who's been winning leading up to it. If Emma Stone would have won them all and swept them all, I'd said safe bet. She's the safest. I think she's the safest bet. But with Lily Gladstone, somebody joked on another show and said somebody with the name Stone in their name is going to win no matter what. It's going to be between Emma and Lily and Gladstone. Those are the two. So if you're going to put your money down, if you got your butt, you want to bet. Those are the two to do it for. Let me see if the full screen is working. Is it working here? Nope. I don't got the full screen up. It's not really that. It's not that good. I'll keep myself on screen here. Okay. Let's see. I'll skip that one. Animated. Let me directing. The nominees for Best Director: Anatomy of the Fall, Justin Triad; Killers of the Flower Moon, Martin Scorsese; Oppenheimer, Christopher Nolan; Poor Things. Give them some support if you like gaming conversations about technical stuff. I mean, just all around good conversations about gaming and all that. So go to Craig, the Tech Guy's channel, and give him a shout out. Right, somebody give him a shout out here in the chat if you don't mind. My boy Craig, the Tech Guy, he's always good for good content on his channel. Wright could pull the upset, however. I agree. Winterholtz, I was making a joke. I think you both should be the Oscar. I think you both should be the Oscar. My bad for the confusion, but honestly, Murphy, Robert Downey Jr. are my best bet. Oh yeah, they're the bet. I've been thinking about getting in on that. Like, I haven't really bet on sports in a minute, but movies, I'll bet on a movie. I think, because like I said, SAG Awards, People's Choice, all these awards, the more legitimate one, not MTV Movie Awards, stuff like that. No. The awards that more legit, like SAG and things like that, because these are the same people that are also in the Academy. These are the people who, like the Directors Guild Awards and things like that. If they pick the best director, these are directors that are voting for directors, and in Oscars you don't get actors voting for directors in the Oscar Academy. They have a group of directors only voting on the best director. They have you are better ways of making money. If you want to put some good money on there, there could be some. There have been moments where the momentum was going in one direction for one movie. I'll give you the perfect example. It happened last year. Angela Bassett. She was sweeping and winning everything for Best Supporting Actor. Everything. She won. Boom, 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 boom. But for some reason, the same people who were voting for her in all those other awards, and some of them were the same people in the Academy. They were also Academy members. For some reason, didn't vote for her for an Oscar. It was weird. It made no damn sense. Angela Bassett was winning all of those awards. She was the odds-on favorite to win, and she didn't win. It's happened. It's happened before. For some reason, they'll give you the SAG award, but then they'll change their mind and not vote for you, the same person for an Oscar. But I don't want to give her the Oscar though. I don't know, and I have my theories on why that happened, but I ain't gonna get into that. But I don't know. Let me know what you guys think about the Oscars. Who are your picks? Like I said, we're not going to go over them all. Let me see if there's anything. Best Picture. Okay, let's talk about Best Picture. Best Picture. I think we got 10 nominees. We got American Fiction, Anatomy of the Fall, Barbie, The Holdovers, Killers of the Flower Moon, Maestro, Oppenheimer, Past Lives, and things like that. Probably. Adaptation, blah, blah, blah. Maybe. But Best Picture, nah. Poor Things, Killers of the Flower Moon, Oppenheimer. And it's probably going to go to Oppenheimer. That's if I was a betting man, that's what I'd say. Let me know, man. I don't know. If I could be wrong. But we're going to find out tomorrow. I'm going to be watching the Oscars tomorrow. I won't be covering it live tonight, but I will be covering it. Let me know what you guys think. And we'll move on to the last topic before we go. I'm going to make this short. Like I said, I was going to talk about the movie Imaginary, but we pre-recorded that, so I'll be editing that and putting that on the show later. Here's a quick question. We're talking about movies. Here's the thing. You guys know that it was just announced by Disney that Moana 2 is coming out this year. Not only are they making it, it's already pretty much done. It's coming out this year. That was a shock. And before that, a couple of months ago, they announced that a live adaptation of Moana is happening. I believe the news was that the voice actress is coming back. I don't know if she's going to also portray Moana in the live action. I feel like they should. But here's what I'm not understanding about where they're going with this whole, you got live adaptations so soon after the original movie's already came out, and you already have come, like Lion King, making a live adaptation. I feel like they're missing an opportunity. This is my suggestion for Disney. Why not make Maui the live adaptation Maui 3? It's something that Disney has never done before. I don't think anybody's ever done it. You have an animated original, you have an animated sequel, you got a live adaptation coming out. Just continue the story. Because for me, there is no need for them. We just got 4 or 5 years ago, Maui Part 1. We're going to have Maui 2. And then we're going to rehash a new version of Maui 1 again so soon, 2-3 years after the sequel just came out. It doesn't make any sense to go backwards. And it's not going to be 100% the same story, but it's going to be like 60-70% of that same story. And then, we already have people always ripping up new adaptations of movies or reboots or remakes and stuff. Oh, it's not better than the original. La, la, la. They went woke or whatever the fuck people always want to say. Then make the live adaptation part 3. You've already surprised us and you said there's a part 2. Okay. Then make the live adaptation part 3. Just lock it up. They've never done it before, and this might be a new way to do these live adaptations instead of just retelling because you guys take liberties anyway. You tell the same story, but then you always do these twists, like Maleficent had the twist to it, or the endings or the casting is kind of different. I don't know. Am I wrong? Like let me know in the chat. Do you think this is too old to do it then? That's why he wants to do it now. Then make it Maui 3. But let me know in the chat. Am I wrong? Am I alone in that? Is that a dumb idea? I mean, I'm for real. Is that a stupid idea? Let me know. Stream is lagging a little bit, or is it me? It's probably me because I was doing something earlier, and I've been working on some technical stuff, so it's probably me. So thanks for telling me that. That means I need to wrap it up because there's some other things that I need to be fix. And I apologize for that. Let me know what you guys think about my idea. If you think Maui, the live adaptation, should they retell Maui 1 all over again so soon after Maui 1? I don't think it's a good idea. I think the live adaptation should be Maui 3, but that's just me. Let's see. Winners Ohio says, I mean, it seems smart. I mean, sometimes I might have a good idea every now and then. I don't know. Like I said, they've never done it before. Has that ever happened before? Has there ever been a movie where the sequel was a whole different format? This has happened before. If you guys can recall a movie where the sequel was a totally different format, I'm not just talking about from TV to movie. And that's probably the biggest example. It started here on TV, and then the sequel movie that's happened before. But I'm talking about part 1 was live action, part 2 was animated. They didn't really talk that much about in the original. The live adaptation then dives deeper into it a little bit. So we might get more of Maui, because The Rock loves to be on screen. So we might get more of the Maui than we did in the animation version. That's why I just feel like they can do that though. In a part 3, I just feel like make the live adaptation part 3 and be over and done with. But that's just me. I know I don't normally stream on a Saturday, so thanks, guys. Thanks to Craig. Shout out to Craig, the tech guy. Thank you for. Shout out to Winter Host, right? Winters Howl 17. Oh, in the chat, and thank you for keeping me company in the chat and for pointing out any technical difficulties. We'll be back on our regular scheduled program for Thursdays, Fridays. I'm trying to do Thursday, Fridays, and Saturdays. So Thursday we'll be back again. Hopefully I get all the bugs fixed out. I've been moving some things around, and we'll get back on track. But until then, guys, appreciate you guys for helping me out in the chat. Let me know anything else that you want to talk about. Support us if you want to. If you ever send super chats, we have the robot shout your comments out on the live chat. If you send donations, if you send, if you join us on our Patreon, if you become members, I need you guys to help me out and let me know. I'm not able to talk about. Will be vocalized more on the show. Will be vocalized more on the show. Will be put into the show notes before we start, and we'll shout you out that way too. Or give me some suggestions on how we can make you guys more a part of the show for our channel members. Other than that, super chats and things like that, donations, as always, appreciated. It's not mandatory, but it's if you want to help us out and keep us going, I appreciate it. And we always like shouting everybody out. How glad I can be a part of it, man. I appreciate you, Winners. I appreciate it. And let's keep talking, guys. Until next time, I'll see you next Thursday. And till then, peace.
Remember to like this video, become a subscriber, and share. This really does help us out. If you would like to watch more from us from T3 Media Studio, click here or here. Thanks for watching. Stop being NC-17.